nice and cosy, yeah.
Garry, what those non-negotiables you spoke to us about it during the week, how many were there at the start and how many survived to the end?
There was a couple. We wanted to try and really play man on man, and at times that was really difficult. We needed to take a little bit of a risk when during the second quarter where they started to get on top of us in the centre bounce, so we tried to get a spare going to try and help us defend first, and also then to try and get the ball through their defensive structure. So, and what you do there is you take a risk by trying to get a spare. You give them a spare, and they're such a really good side of being able to use the ball. So, I mean, number one was man on man, which I felt at times that especially in the first quarter when we kicked 3 goals 4, 3 goals 5, we felt that we're on top. Really at them. Tackles were up, and just being able to sustain that over the 4 quarters was extremely disappointing.
Was today a good snapshot of the issues facing Port Adelaide? When you switched on early, you're really competitive, and then when it fell away, it fell right away to that last quarter when it was pretty poor.
Yeah, look, there's still some things we need to work on, no doubt, collectively and also individually. So, today was a really good opportunity to sort of see the players play one-on-one and see if we could go against, some of their really good players. And I thought that we held our own there at times. It looked a touch scary at times when we did go to, +1, and we gave their side a spare. Look, it's just work in progress for us. We've just got to keep really working at the next 3 weeks. Those non-negotiables that I spoke about, the tackling, the one-on-one stuff, certainly just needs to be ramped up over the next 3 weeks.
What do you feel that fell away in the end? What did you feel that fell away in the end? There's 17 points at one stage in that last quarter that, it's got high numbers.
Yeah, again, it's just giving them that number, and centre bounce. It's opened us up a little bit. They're such a great side. They're a really good elite kicking side, and we tried again, like I said before, go man on man. We tried to have 1 free. We tried to have 2 free. We can learn to defend a little bit better in our back 50, and there were, a couple of decisions that our defenders made that perhaps they should have stayed on the ground. I mean, defenders like to go and kill the ball. At times, we made the wrong judgment there to kill the ball, and we just allowed some easy goals over the back. So. There's some things that we'll look at again going forward this weekend.
Joe, you're around there, so what is the issue about the best of Port and the worst of Port? That there's such a wide gap?
Yeah, well look, I think if I knew the answer I'd be openly telling everyone. It's been a very frustrating year, and I guess if the game went for 3 quarters this year, then we'd be a very, very good side, but unfortunately it doesn't. And for parts and pieces, we do look good and we can take it up to the best, and we've shown that all through the year. That hasn't changed, but when we drop away, it can really drop away, and that certainly happened in the second half of the year, and that's what's really, really disappointing, and that's what I'm shattered about again today. I don't think that we are that bad a side to end up losing by that amount, and I think we certainly show that, especially in the first quarter and the third quarter. We try and take it up to them, and we outscore them in those quarters. So it's just a challenging thing for us to continually to listen to the coach and play the structures and have them set up every time and make sure everyone's doing the right things, because we can't afford to be in the wrong spots or not doing things for 5 minutes of a game, because we're not good enough side to be able to do that yet. And it's plain and simple for us to learn, and we need to keep working that on training, and we've got 3 more weeks and we'll try and do it for the best of our ability.
What you learn about coaching today, Garry?
Yeah, look, there's an opportunity to take over, and I'll still say that in 4 weeks' time I'll make that decision. Look, it's extremely busy. Through the game, there's a lot going on, and again, I just wanted to get the assistant coaches to feed a lot of information into me, and then try and make that call on whether we need to have the spare, whether we need to go man on man, we need to up the up the ante with our ball movement. That's an area I thought that it's perhaps a little bit of an improvement today. We played with a little bit more speed and a little bit more purpose once we won the ball back. I liked the direction of the movement the ball went, but like Jay said that there's still that inconsistency sometimes to be able to do it over 4 quarters, which we'll keep whacking away over the next 3 weeks.
Is it enough to throw you one way or the other? Just one bit?
Not really. I'm just still focused on trying to get the boys aligned every week and you know, very compliant to the way we need to play. So you know, that decision will come in 4 weeks' time.
Is there a fair argument that the squad now does need an experienced coach rather than throw a novice onto the squad again?
Look, I've coached my own sides before, so I feel that that opportunity that I've had previously gives me great skills to be able to lead this club over the next 3 weeks. It's a decision I'll make in 3 weeks.
You spoke to the group straight after the final siren. What was your decision out on the ground?
I just thought after the week they had that you know, there was the boys showed some courage, you know, to be able to go through the week that they had. At times they showed that, you know, they were resilient in the way that they played. You know, and Hawthorn really come us at the second quarter, and I thought our boys to be able to stick to the task, keep moving the ball the way that we wanted to, and keep toughing it out. I thought that you know, although on the scoreboard it probably doesn't look flattering, I still thought personally and collectively that, you know, the boys still managed to carry out the instructions, which I was really excited about.
How challenging is that now for the next 3 weeks to make sure it doesn't fall away, so to speak?
I'm excited about the challenge of that, Rich. I think that that's why I stepped into the job, to challenge myself and challenge the group to be better over the next 3 weeks. So things won't change. The way that you know, I go about coaching won't be any different than possibly today. You know, there might be a couple of little things we'll look at back on the tape, but you know, I'll just continue to try and push the group to, you know, attention to detail and better standards.
Is there more responsibility, Jay, that you and the leadership group have to take rather than a coach for the next 3 weeks?
Oh, look, I think that's throughout the year the players have had to try and take as much responsibility as they can, because, like I say, the coach is never on the ground each week, and the players are. So, and we know that, and we take that on board, and we know that we're not playing our best footy and for a longer period of time, and that we need to improve for everyone's sake, for ourselves as players, for the coaches, for the club, for our supporters, for everyone. So we understand that, and it's not like we're trying to go out and play the way we're playing at times. We don't want to do that. We're competitive players, and we want to be winning games. So like I said earlier, if I knew how to solve it as quickly as possible, I would, and I'd let everyone know. So but yeah, definitely, and the players understand that they have a massive responsibility in this, and you know, and are at fault to a certain extent, to a very big extent.
Any injuries were Jay's cut head and both got a cork.
Do you guys have any knowledge of what happened to Real in the first quarter?
No, I don't know. I was too busy trying to look at screens that were going on and buzzing and going a little bit red. So all I seen was the trainers go out. I can't recall anything.
So you don't know what that quarter time stuff was about from Hawthorn and Joe? Why they would target Hartley?
Well, it was obviously a contest between Hamish and Rioli, but yeah, I didn't see what had happened, but it was obviously, you know, it's a competitive game, and that was something that happened, and I'm sure it was fine. It was always a fair game.
All good.